Oh, all right. I'm gonna make this quick because it's late, and I just wanted to pop in and say hello and see what's going on because I felt some stirring in the energies. Today is the 29th, so tomorrow will be the 1st of April, 2026, and yeah, I don't have much time, so let's do that. This is gonna be about dreaming, for sure. Something coming through the dream space. Um, Probably what it feels like immediately is some sort of thing that something that you've been asking for coming through. Like we've been asking for this thing to come through, so the message will make sense when it does come through in the dream. But we've got with the dreamer nine says make a wish there, and then we got the nine of or the maker nine, so 9 9. So it feels like something's really cemented here, root and blossom. It feels really heavy in a good way. Four, Dreamer four says restoration. And then the death card at the end, which is amazing. It feels like through this, and then we have, wait, before I say that, we have the fire underneath with the warrior. That's the ace of um, wands. And with what I'm seeing here is with through this sleep process, whatever is happening within this dream, whenever you find this dream will be at that time when you find this video. So tonight, timeless reading type thing. I'll get that in a second. Okay. That there's some sort of like like a peace that I feel. Let me grab this real quick. A peace that I feel through this sleep, through this dream, and this sleep that you're gonna get when you find this video, when it finds you. It's meant to find you, and it feels like there's some sort of like out breath, like okay, now I can start because it feels like a knowing, like almost like a guided path, like it feels like a reel of tape of I'm seeing a one of those old fashioned movie reels in my mind, and it feels like it's like you're getting to see the whole thing, and then you'll be able to enjoy the in between bits. So you're gonna probably be getting some really big, um, not probably, you are going to be getting some big, like key points of the journey. Sweet, we got a month. December. This came out earlier when I was doing a reading for myself, so it's very important. Important. Importante. All right. So we've got December. Something about that. Time frame. So whenever you see it, December within the range of time. So we actually um, are in April. So if you're seeing it now, then yeah. Okay. Let me tap back in here. Yeah, it feels like this dream is going to reveal the key points so that you can feel like the ease. We can feel that ease and settle into the journey. And then like all the other stuff's going to kind of like play out. But we've got ear with good news, owl with good advice from a wise person, claw, be careful, do not take risks. That was really fast. Bowl, plenty of material things. Cup, you should accept valid criticism. We've got rainbow, most difficult part of the situation is over. Not unsuccessful plans, broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Broken cup, dissatisfaction with life underneath this side, And we'll get back to the basics on this side. This also came up in the reading earlier as well, so there's some flow to the message here. Ring wanted to come out underneath. It says a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So I'll leave that to the side. All right. It feels like we're going to start to understand more of the story and why we're getting this the message here. There's like, it feels like the dream is significant to be able to sustain the path going forward, because it looks like with these unsuccessful plans, unsuccessful outcome to a problem, and the cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life, there's like a switch in plans. The death process is trying to make like the switch in plans, and this dream feels like it's spirit's way of coming in and showing us that, so that we can bridge the gap um, in our mind space. Like, it's going to give us that like calm space to kind of work with energetically, so that we can um, work through this process of letting go of something and releasing, transitioning from one space to another, in a more, I want to say, healthy way. Yeah, I literally, and then my eyes darted up to the bowl. Um, Plentiful, like in a healthier way. The mindset's going to be healthier. The body's going to be healthier through this process. I'm just noticing now that this is a moon, and I never actually realized that until just now. I looked over and saw the little um, craters. So there's something about the full moon, which is coming up in probably a couple of days now. I'm not sure the exact date, but I know it's in a couple of days because I was just out there and it's almost full. So there's something about that full moon process, of revealing something, with the fire underneath. It's revealing some sort of, like I said, like the process, so that we can get like the whole picture and feel more at ease to move into it, like move forward with it. Um, yeah, that feels like the simplest answer. Like, it's going to be a process of moving from now until December. And that's why it feels like this is more of a time sensitive thing. Most likely you'll end up getting this message in a 6 to whatever, like you'll get more, like it doesn't feel like you're going to have like 1 month to prepare for this. It feels like whenever you do get this message, it's going to be like a decent amount of time to prepare for this. So I hope that helps. Um, Let me tap into this. Don't take risks. I'm just going to split on both decks here. Okay, here we go. Dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, and it slid to reveal rat. Someone working against you behind your back. So that was in regard to the risk being taken with that claw. Something really trying to hook in and like drag back. It feels like with all of its might. Like, I'm seeing, because this cloud looks like and feels like using it's focusing my attention on the like tendons of the muscles. Like, it's like, look how much force this claw is using to try to pull you back. Focus on that. There's something like visceral. It wants me to feel it, to like acknowledge that about this rat, that look at the force they're trying to do this to put forward in this. So that is in regard to the risk taking, and that feels like um, removing um, the hooks that because it feels like there's an energy that's gonna keep trying to pull at you during this time frame, and it's just trying to say, look how much effort they're trying to put into, or it's trying to put into trying to get you tied up into something, and you can already tell that that thing is unsuccessful and broken already. So don't go down that path. That thing is already um, it's already broken, right? We've already got that, and it feels like the dream that we've already been talking about is going to show that path and give a very direct order of how to move through this space of transition that we're going through right now, because it feels like it's going to be kind of like not bumpy. It actually feels like it's going to be very calm. It wants That's why we're coming to this reading, right? Like, source is trying to show us through this dream and through this it might even be a series of dreams. It looks like it might be a series of dreams through now from now to the full moon. Take that in your timeline when you're seeing this video. But it might be like a couple of them, maybe like 3 or 4. But it feels like those, it's going to give the pieces to give that ease so that the journey feels more easeful and the transition is more easeful, because there's something that's unknotting and breaking down, and we're supposed to allow it so that the claw can release and that rat energy can release. And source is coming in with this message to say to us that you're on the straight path. You're coming in fast, fast with this straight, like this arrow. It's on the mark. So to basically get back to basics, really really remove the energy, really continue with the healing that's been taking place, that I feel with this calmness. Like it takes a lot to come to this kind of centered energy when I come to this reading. So whoever is here is cultivating that energy too. So it means you've done a lot of work. Keep working with that as you move through this, and take this message, the set of dreams that you receive, the messages that you receive, and use that as a way to ground, center, and feel more easeful through the process of unbinding, crumbling, and releasing of a life that was not satisfactory to begin with. Um, and with that distant friend, it feels like that's a call out to some. It feels like you'll know who that is, and they'll most likely show up in that dream as well. To just to say hi, energetically, because they might not be able to reach you in a way. Um, this owl seems significant. I have an owl friend that I actually heard. They come around twice a year, and they hang out on the trees above me, and we talk. So owls might be significant. They might show up in accordance to kind of be also like watchers. I'm getting They're like protectors, and they're coming from this person. They're like protectors from this person. And yeah, so I hope that helps. And I'm also getting the one last thing is to keep working with the sparks that are coming through. Like when you feel those momentous, the like the oh, that feels good. Work on it. Like pick at them. I'm seeing like I'm really getting that like it's gonna start to come in really buzzy in the next couple of weeks. I'm getting with this fire energy is that the next couple of weeks gonna be very buzzy with the amount of creative inspiration and flow. So work with that as well, and that's gonna come in with this uh, energy too, to like rest and relax and really ground self, because this energy is going to be very volcanic and sparky, and to like ground yourself while you're working with that energy too. And I'm getting to split, so I'm going to, and we got the star as the last message for that. Um, when you get these sparks, it's really to cultivate. When I see the fire, it's like really put your all into it to just like really give the thing the life that it needs. Because right now, there is a lot of energy around creating like the thing that you've been desiring. Like you've been seeing it in your mind's eye so clear. And now it's like you're creating it. The fire is coming from her eyes. It's like she is creating the fire out of thin air, right? So that feels very powerful. This time frame from now until December is going to be a very powerful time um, of transition, manifestation, creation, and regeneration, um, of health, of wealth, of vitality. Um, so I wish you well, and I'll see you throughout that time with more messages. All right. Good night.